5. We are in Landover, Maryland today as the Washington Commanders host the Jacksonville Jaguars. Trevor Lawrence battling Carson Wentz in our quarterback matchup for today. Should be a good one to kick off the season. So without further ado, let's get it started. Looks like it'll be the Jaguars receiving the football to start this game. Justin Hopkins send the football back. And this will be taken out here for the Jaguars. Good return up to the 26-yard line. Jamal Agnew gets a good return there. And the second-year man out of Clemson, one of the biggest prospects since Andrew Luck had a rough rookie season. Probably not even in the top 3 quarterbacks out of his draft class so far. Looks to rebound from a pretty bad season as he's going to throw on first down across the middle. Caught. That's a good way to start. 11 yards on that strike across the middle. Christian Kirk, a lot of people think he's very overpaid there. Holcomb with the tackle. That'll bring up a new set of downs for the Jacksonville Jaguars offense. As Lawrence in the shotgun formation, drops back to pass, throws right. That's going to be caught. Nice little gain of 7 yards. Trevor Lawrence finding a rhythm early here. As Chenault gets the catch. 3 yards to go for a new first down. Stack box to the left here. Lawrence under center. Fakes the handoff. Looks to throw. Going to throw to his running back anyways. That's going to be another first down. 3 for 3 so far, Trevor Lawrence. James Robinson, very underrated back. Had a great year in 2021. Tried to replace him with Travis Etienne, also out of Clemson. Did not go exactly accordingly to plan. And he's going to get the catch there for another first down. As Lawrence back to pass again, throw across the middle once more. That's another Jaguar first down. Lawrence 4 for 4 to start this drive off. So Arnold gets his first catch, the tight end. Dan Arnold from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And it looks like it's going to be a false start here on the Jaguars. That'll push them back 5 yards on the play. Not ideal. So that'll push them back to the Washington 44-yard line. So is Lawrence in the gun once again. Looks to pass. Throws left side, caught. Lawrence 5 for 5 now. Christian Kirk, his second catch. 2nd and 7 now, gain of 8 on that play. Getting some yards back from the penalty. As Jaguars will pick up a first down here. Stack box to the right. Robinson in the backfield. Going to get his first carry of the day. And he's going to run over a couple Washington defenders. Work his way up the left side for 8 yards. And that's another Jacksonville Jaguar first down. See here on the handoff. Just a powerful run. Running through 3 Washington defenders. Turning the legs, getting the first down on the play. New set of downs for this Jacksonville offense. Tough to stop so far. Trevor Lawrence has been perfect. And he looks to stay perfect, and he will strike across the middle. That's good for 7 yards. 6 for 6 now. Chenault gets another catch. Lawrence now by himself in the backfield. We'll see what he can do here on 2nd and 4. Looks at pass, throws across the middle. Strike, absolute strike. 7 for 7 now. Trevor Lawrence with an excellent start. Haven't seen a whole lot of passing so far this season, but Jaguars offense going to heavily rely on Trevor Lawrence to get the job done. And he is delivering just as what they would like them to do. It's going to be another first down all the way at the Washington 7-yard line now. Lawrence by himself once more. Sets his feet, looks to pass, throws left side, going to be caught. Looks like that might be Marvin Jones Jr. It's actually Travis Etienne. And it's going to gain 5 on the play. 2nd and goal now from the 2. Trevor Lawrence, perfect 8 for 8 on this drive. Jaguars now in the I formation. Going to be a little toss to James Robinson, and he's going to get pummeled in the backfield. Nobody out there to block. That's going to set them right back to where they were on 1st and goal. Loss of 5 on the play. And a big 3rd down coming up here for this Jaguars offense to kick off the game. See there, just a slew of Washington defenders getting in the backfield very quickly. Lots of excitement around this Washington defense. They got a lot of young stars. Disappointing last season. We'll see if they can bounce back. We'll see if Trevor Lawrence can stay perfect here. Fakes the snap in the gun. Looks to throw. He looks to scramble. He's going to throw. End zone. That is his first incompletion. Good stop there from the Washington defense. That'll bring up 4th and goal. And Jacksonville will kick as Wright will come on for the field goal. This will be about a 24-yarder. Just a chip shot. Snap is back, hold is down, kick is up, and it is good. And the Jaguars take the early lead as they take their opening drive 69 yards down the field. And they will kick a field goal, go up 3-0. And Carson Wentz get his first opportunity to lead his brand new offense. Lots of excitement around Carson Wentz. Had a pretty good year last year with the Colts. We know what he did with the Eagles in that Super Bowl run. Hurt at the very end of the regular season. As Cook will kick this football off here. Solid contact on that kick. Elder's going to take this one out. Lands right at the goal line. And he's not even going to get anywhere close to that 25-yard line. Only going to get to the 22. And here comes Carson Wentz, the man out of North Dakota State. One of 2 quarterbacks from there. We'll see what Trey Lance can do in his rookie debut here in a couple of episodes. This is game number 5 of 16 in week number 1. Hoping to get through all of week 1 within the next couple of weeks. And we're going to have a handoff here. Antonio Gibson, he's blown up in the backfield. Only gained a 2 on that play. Jaguars defense eager to get to that football. And that'll bring up 2nd down and 8 yards to go. As Wentz in the shotgun. Looks to pass across the middle. Wide open, nobody even there. It's going to be a catch all the way to the 49. What a strike from Carson Wentz. Looks like he was going to use his legs for a second. Decided to throw. It's Curtis Samuel with the 25-yard catch across the middle. Looks like the Jaguars were lucky to have a safety in the area. That would have been 6 for Washington, as they're wasting no time marching their way down the field. As we'll see what this Washington offense can continue to do here, and we'll see if the Jacksonville defense can neutralize it. Little motion out to the right. Antonio Gibson getting the handoff here. Going to run over a couple Jaguar defenders. Good gain of 5 into Jacksonville territory, and that'll bring up the end of quarter number 1 with the Jaguars leading 3-0 from Landover, Maryland. Carson Wentz here, going to march back on the field. Just the first possession for his Washington Commanders now. Despite what the logo may look like on screen, that is different. This upcoming season, they'll play their first official game as the Washington Commanders. As Wentz by himself in the backfield. Right side, nobody's even close. Looks like that might be Gibson. That's a good gain of 13 than it was. Antonio Gibson, been a busy man so far in this first half. Couple of carries, that's his first catch for 13 yards. And a fresh set of downs for this. Both offenses marching down the field diligently. Defense is just struggling to stop them and contain them. 1st and 10 now from the Jacksonville 34, stack box to the left. And Wentz looks to throw across the middle, nobody home. That ball dropped incomplete across the middle. Bring up 2nd and 10 now. See Montez Sweat getting talked to from his coach. Lots of excitement around him and Chase Young, as we mentioned before. That young defensive line that did oh so well in 2020. Disappointed a lot of Washington fans in 2021. They look to bounce back and have another year like 2020 as Carson Wentz looks to throws left side, going to be caught. That's Terry McLaurin all the way to the Jacksonville 17, and they're entering the red zone here. Lots of arguments on how much he should be paid. A lot of people saying in the 20s, some may even say in the 30s. Terry McLaurin out of Ohio State, very talented wide receiver. Made some remarkable catches in his short career. That one may not be remarkable, but it's solid, and it's enough for a Washington first down. Just over 5 minutes to play here in quarter number 2. As Wentz in the gun, Gibson in the backfield with him. He's going to look to pass, though. Blitz from Jacksonville, almost intercepted. Josh Allen that knocked that pass down. If he would have caught that, could have been 6 going the other way. Instead, it'll fall incomplete. 2nd and 10 now for Washington. I think we've only had 1 interception so far in the 4 games that we've simulated, and that was from the Indianapolis Colts to seal their victory over the Texans. As Wentz in the gun, looks to pass, throws left side, going to be caught. That's McLaurin again, and that's enough to move the sticks all the way to the Jacksonville 6-yard line now, 1st and goal. And Washington looks to punch this in for a touchdown as this junior with the tackle. Yeah, if you guys are just joining us for the first time here, 4 simulation games so far. We'll go over the scores after this play. It's Carson Wentz in the gun, looks to pass. Throws middle of the field, it's going to be caught in the end zone. I believe that is Curtis Samuel. And Washington puts 6 on the board on their opening drive, and they will take an early lead over Jacksonville with 4:19 to go in quarter number 2. Just a simple slant across the field as Curtis Samuel beats the defender. And Washington jumps on top of Jacksonville. See what they can do with this extra point. Snap back, hold down, kick up, and it is good. Washington takes a 7-3 lead, 9-play, 80-yard drive. Great way to start Carson Wentz's career off with his new team as he looks to make a home here for the rest of his career. Washington would probably like that if he was to play as good as he did on that first drive. 5 for 7 there for Carson Wentz. And Jacksonville will get an opportunity to respond. See what happens here. But as I was saying, 4 simulation games thus far. Game number 1, it was the Rams taking the opening game victory 13-7 over the Buffalo Bills. Game number 2 was the Jets upsetting the Ravens 14-9. Game number 3 was the Browns taking the win over the Panthers, using their defense, collecting 7 sacks. It was 23-13. And in our 4th game, low-scoring affair, very defensive game. The Indianapolis Colts sealed it over the Texans late with an interception and would win by a score of 6-3. Already had more scoring here than that game, and we're only about a quarter in. And we'll see what Trevor Lawrence can do. See if he can get us some more scoring here. As Lawrence back in the shotgun, looks to pass here, throws right side, caught. It's going to be, looks like that might be Chenault, and it is. It's going to be a gain of about 9.5, bring up 2nd and inches. Laviska Chenault with the catch there. Jaguars look to keep driving. Fakes the handoff here. Heavy pressure coming from Chase Young. Just got to get rid of it. What a strike from Trevor Lawrence. Improving to 10 for 11. That's a wonderful catch across the middle. Christian Kirk with the 3rd catch, 34 yards. All the way now to the Washington 48. Lawrence throws cross-body with pressure coming. And he delivers a strike across the middle of the field. That's more than enough for a 1st down. Jaguars will continue their drive. As Lawrence in the gun now. Fakes a snap, now takes it. Throws right side, caught across the middle. That's Chenault once again. That should be enough for the 1st down. And an injury here for Washington. We'll step aside for just a moment. See if that's going to be a lingering injury or just a couple muscle cramps. It's William Jackson with the tackle there. And the Jaguars, 11 yards on that play, continue to move the sticks. Lawrence under center now. Takes the handoff right side. And that's blown up from Chase Young. The young star out of Ohio State. Looks to keep making a name for himself. Just his 3rd season in the league. As James Robinson had no options there. Just a lot of failure to block the big guy from the Buckeyes, and that'll push the Jaguars back a couple of yards, bring up 2nd and 12 with just under 3 minutes to go in quarter number 2. See if Lawrence can improve on his impressive start to his 2nd season as he looks to pass. Throws left side, going to be caught. Lots of green grass in front of him there. Might be James Robinson. That's a good gain for 8. Robinson, his 2nd catch for 13 yards. Trevor Lawrence making his mark so far, 11 for 12. Excellent performance. Probably the best we've seen from a quarterback so far. As Lawrence in the gun now by himself, looks to scramble, going to run forward for it. He's going to break one tackle, but I don't think that 2nd one was doing him any favors. I think he's going to be about 1.5 feet short, and it'll be 4th and just a couple of inches. 2-minute warning here, big decision from Jacksonville. See what they decide to do. And they are going to go for it here. This would be a statement stop from Washington's defense if they can keep them from getting a couple inches. And it's going to be a handoff to Robinson, and that's going to be easily a 1st down. We'll see what this flag is, though. If this is offensive holding, it all means nothing. And it is, and that's going to push the Jaguars back all the way to the 35, and now they're going to be forced to kick a field goal. Really unnecessary penalty. 1st down was already picked up, but regardless, can't do that. And it looks like Jaguars will come back on for another field goal. As Matthew Wright looks to go 2 for 2 today. This is going to be a 52-yard field goal. Snap back, hold down, kick up, and it is good. And the Jaguars close their gap, making it a 1-point game so far. Costly penalty there from the Jaguars' offensive line. What a great start for Trevor Lawrence, though. 11 for 12 to begin this game. But even with his heroics, Jaguars still trail by a point, and Washington going to get the ball back now and to start half number 2. A touchdown, the big difference here. As we'll see what Elder can do with this return. As kickoff sent back. Elder looked like he was going to take a knee for a second. Now decides to take it out. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone. Only returning that ball to the 21-yard line. And that's where Carson Wentz will start drive number 2 as a Washington Commander. Couldn't have asked for a better opening drive if you're Carson Wentz. Looks to replicate that. Just under 2 minutes to go here. Still all 3 timeouts for Washington. Quite a few stars on this Washington offense and defense, for that matter. See if they can execute. Just very young team altogether. As Carson Wentz looks to throw across the middle, going to be caught. That's going to be a gain of about 8 yards. We'll see if Washington wants to hurry to the line. They will not. Yeah, as I was saying, lots of young stars on this team as Dotson gets his first catch. It's just been kind of a disappointing season last year. Good 2020 year, made the playoffs. We'll see if they can make the playoffs again this season. Wentz kind of a snap to his left there, looks to throw across the middle, going to be caught. Logan Thomas, lots of green grass in front of him, all the way down to the Jacksonville 44-yard line. That's his first catch of the day. That's a little bomb downfield from Carson Wentz as he continues to make his mark. Logan Thomas gets 27 on that catch and run. And a fresh set of downs. Plenty of time here for this Washington offense to do something. As this Jacksonville defense has not been able to hold their own against this firepowered Washington offense. As Carson Wentz continues to make his mark. That's another catch. That's another first down. 8 of 10 now for Carson Wentz. Dotson, his second catch. That one was good for 14 yards. And now Washington with the stop clock and all 3 timeouts inside the 30. 54 seconds remaining. Wentz in the backfield. Shotgun formation. Gibson to his right. Looks to pass here. Gets it off to the left. That's going to be knocked down. Good play there from the Jaguar defense. Logan Thomas was the intended receiver, but he did not receive that football cleanly. That'll bring up 2nd and 10. 50 seconds left in half number 1. Good start here from this Commanders offense. As Wentz by himself in the backfield. Looks to throws right side, going to be caught. Dotson again gets the feet down, drags the toe. That's another Washington first down. And more importantly, the clock is stopped once again inside that Jaguars red zone for the 2nd time today. Looking to put in another touchdown. It's Carson Wentz way back in the backfield. And the shotgun here. Rushing 5 of the Jaguars. Nobody's going to get to him, though. Dotson, another catch. Laid it in bounds, but Washington's going to spend a timeout on that. Looks like that'll be enough for a first down. And it will be 2nd inches, actually. Inside the Jaguar 10. As Dotson's been racking up those yards on this possession. All 4 of his catches and all 43 of his yards have been on this possession. As he looks to cross the goal line and score a touchdown here for this Washington offense. Carson Wentz looks to throw here. Throws left side. Incomplete. Logan Thomas, once again the intended receiver. So that's good defense there from that Jaguar secondary. 3rd inches here. See if Washington wants to run the ball just to pick up the first down. Get a fresh set of downs. Still 2 timeouts. Plenty of time here. Washington should be in no rush. As Wentz going to get a lot of pressure here. Throws right side. Going to be caught. Antonio Gibson. Another Washington touchdown here. And the Commanders improve on their lead. Just an easy pass. It was actually to the left there. I know I said right. Just a nice, easy cut in for Antonio Gibson. And he goes untouched into the end zone for the second Washington touchdown of the day. Jaguars defense has had no response for Carson Wentz's early success. Extra point attempt here for the Commanders. As it is good. And how about that drive? 8 plays, 79 yards. The drive before that, 9 plays, 80 yards. And this Washington offense has found their rhythm early, and they show no signs of stopping anytime soon. See if the Jaguars can get a couple points back here. 34 seconds, all 3 timeouts. Most importantly, Washington's going to get the ball to start the second half. As no punting so far. Each team has scored on each of their 2 possessions. Jaguars 2 field goals, Washington 2 touchdowns. As that's the difference maker. Still 1 possession game. Washington up by 8 now. And Jaguars are actually going to take this one out of the end zone. Not even going to get to the, well, they're going to give him the edge to the 25-yard line. Jamal Agnew. Another decent return. Just 29 seconds left in this first half. We'll see if Trevor Lawrence can lead his team down the field, try to get into field goal range. All 3 timeouts in their back pocket. Lawrence in the gun at the 20-yard line. Looks to throw across the middle field. Got him. Marvin Jones Jr. with a great move all the way to the 45-yard line. That's a 20-yard strike on first down. Jaguars will spend a timeout. And if they keep moving the football like this, they will be in field goal range in no time. It's Marvin Jones Jr.'s first catch. Former Detroit Lion. Jaguars 2 timeouts remaining. 23 seconds now. Probably got another 15 yards until they're in field goal range. Lawrence now in the gun. Throws left side, going to be caught. Might be enough for a first down. They may say he came back too far. That's a gain of 10. Second down and inches. Christian Kirk, his 4th catch. And Jacksonville will burn another timeout. 17 seconds left in this first half. Jaguars in one of the weaker divisions in the NFL. Washington kind of in a tough one with the Dallas Cowboys and maybe even the Philadelphia Eagles this season. Lawrence looks to throw, gonna have to scramble. Right side, throws across his body again. There's another completion. That's Chenault. And the Jaguars plenty into field goal range now. And they take a timeout. Looks like they are gonna kick here unless they want to take a strike to the end zone real quick. 10 seconds remaining. This would be about a 40-yard field goal from here. Chenault with an excellent first half, much like Trevor Lawrence. And they will kick from here. 40-yard field goal. Lots of passing so far from the Jaguars offense as Matthew Wright pushes it through the sticks. That field goal is good, bringing this game within 5. 3 possessions, 3 field goals for the Jaguars. And Washington, just 2 possessions, but 2 touchdowns. They've been the more efficient offense. And that's what's going to get the job done in half number 1. Washington going to receive this kickoff. Looks like they'll probably take a knee, take this into halftime. So they will receive the second half kickoff. If you're a fan of offense, this is the game to watch. Lots of great quarterback play so far from the young Trevor Lawrence and Carson Wentz with his new team. As Washington going to bring this one out. That's Elder on the return. Only going to get to the 23. Just 2 seconds left. It would be wise of this Washington offense to take a knee. Take it into halftime with a 5-point lead and the football to start half number 2. And they will take a knee. They may be in victory formation, but the job is not done yet. As Carson Wentz takes a knee. We'll take this game into halftime. And very quickly, we'll get you back onto the field from Landover, Maryland. It's Washington up on the Jacksonville Jaguars by a score of 14-9 at halftime. As Elder looks to return this one a little bit better than his last couple returns. And looks like he's going to get some help from the kicker. Poor kick from Matthew Wright. What a great return there, fighting his way all the way to the 29-yard line. Breaking a couple defenders, tackles there. And Washington now got a shorter field to work with than before. See if the Jaguars can force the first punt of this game. Punters have had an easy day thus far. As Wentz in the shotgun again, Gibson to his left. Looks to throw here across the middle. That's an easy catch there. Terry McLaurin adding to his numbers. That's a gain of 5. Carson Wentz, 80% accuracy so far. Excellent start for both quarterbacks. Not a lot of response from the defense. Looks like the Jaguars might try to bring pressure here. Wentz in the gun again. Handoff Antonio Gibson, that right side, finds a hole, gets the first down. Gain of 6 on that run. Very little rushing from both teams so far. They trust the quarterbacks a lot. And it's proven to work out. Both offenses have been diligently working their way down the field. As Wentz in the gun. Looking to pass, heavy pressure. Neutralized though from that offensive line. Great blocking. That's another catch for Curtis Samuel. One of the 2 Washington touchdowns have come from him so far. The other one going to Antonio Gibson. Gain of 7 on the play, 2nd and 3 for the Commanders. Jaguars defense had a couple of chances to take the ball away. Just went right through their hands. Josh Allen had a pick 6 right at his chest, and he dropped it. And that's one of the difference makers so far here. Wentz looks to throw heavy pressure again. Curtis Samuel with another catch, and Washington moves the sticks. Carson Wentz doesn't need long to make a decision, and this Washington offensive line has done an excellent job thus far protecting their quarterback, getting the job done. Wentz by himself in the backfield here. Looking to pass, throws right side, Logan Thomas. That's going to be a gain of about 6. 2nd and 4 now. Jaguars throwing everything they got at Carson Wentz. Pressure, zone defense, man defense, doesn't matter. He can handle it. Very poised so far. Looks to continue that on this drive. Wentz under center now. Takes a snap, looks to throw. Here comes pressure from Jacksonville. Chop block, and he's gonna trip him up with his feet. That's the first overall pick in the NFL draft. Walker gets his first career sack. Trevor Lawrence loves it. Very questionable pick out of Georgia. Looks like Antonio Gibson had a chop block there, but the hands from Walker get around the ankles of Carson Wentz. And that'll be 3rd down and 12 now, pushing Washington back to their own side of the field. Wentz in the gun. Looks to pass again. Across the middle, caught Antonio Gibson. But that will not be enough for a first down. 4th and 7 here. It would be about a 63-yard field goal, so it looks like we may have our first punt of the game. Jaguars defense finally showing signs of life here in the middle of the 3rd quarter. Been a shaky start for them. See here, Carson Wentz not really looking past that first down marker. Jaguars defense been getting outplayed a lot today. Not on that possession though, as it will be a punt here from Washington, looking to pin the Jaguars deep in their own territory. And that punt will pin them back to the 10-yard line. Not a terrible punt, but Trevor Lawrence will have to go 90 yards now to take the lead. It's been an excellent game for him so far. Very few incompletions, very good drives down the field. Penalties have been very costly for Jacksonville so far. Haven't seen a turnover yet today. But we'll see what Montez Sweat, Chase Young, and this young Washington defense have to say about that. As on 1st and 10, Lawrence going to line up under center here. And it's going to be fake the handoff here on his own goal line. Lawrence looks to pass, can use his legs. Now he's going to throw right side. Caught James Robinson just to gain a 2 on the play. Trevor Lawrence 16 for 17 today. An excellent performance. Just 1 incompletion. As Robinson gets his 3rd catch. Mayo on the tackle. Lots of great offensive plays so far here. Lawrence handed off. James Robinson up the middle. Plenty of room for him. He's going to gain about 5.5 on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and 3. As Washington looks to get their defense off the field with the stop here. Would help their offense out with some good field position. Lawrence under center. Snap back, handoff James Robinson, and he's not going to get there. Mayo with another tackle. Breaking through the offensive line, it's going to bring up 4th and 1. And the Jaguars will punt for the first time today. As you see the handoff on that right side, Mayo just goes through the block there. Easy tackle, only a gain of 2 on that play, which will force the Jaguars to punt. As for the first time today, Jacksonville's punt going to go all the way back to the Washington 35, just a return of a yard on that play. Antonio Gibson. Very good punt, actually. And Carson Wentz, an excellent day himself. 16 for 20, 180 yards, 2 touchdowns. Both quarterbacks nearly perfect so far today. As Wentz now under center. Gibson in the backfield. Looking to pass here. Throws left side. That is incomplete. Couldn't quite get the feet down. Not sure if he even caught the football. Good play from that Jacksonville secondary. Jaguars, known for their elite defense back in 2017, that Jacksonville team. Very dominant defense all the way to the AFC Championship game. They're looking to get back into the playoffs here as Wentz throws across the middle of the field. Caught Curtis Samuel all the way to the Jacksonville 49-yard line. Carson Wentz continues to have an excellent day. Wingard there with the tackle. And we are nearing the end of quarter number 3. Washington here looking to put this game out of reach with a touchdown. The field goal would make it an 8-point game, but still 1 possession. As Wentz in the shotgun. Throws left side, caught. That's an easy catch there for Dotson. Carson Wentz now over 200 yards on the day. Probably the best performance we've seen from a quarterback so far. And that's enough for a first down. That'll bring up the end of quarter number 3. And it's the Washington Commanders with the lead over the Jacksonville Jaguars, 14-9 from Landover, Maryland. Carson Wentz and this Washington offense back on the field now. 6 minutes left in this exciting Week 1 matchup. As Wentz switching up the play here, goes from gun to under center. Sees something he likes. Fakes a snap, now takes it back, looks to throw. Taking his time, throws left side, wide open. Terry McLaurin all the way down inside the Jacksonville red zone to the 17-yard line. Terry McLaurin, one of 2 Ohio State receivers on this roster, with a great catch. Carson Wentz, got to be thankful his offensive line only giving up 1 sack so far today. They've been very, very good thus far, giving Wentz plenty of time. And that'll move the sticks. Another 1st and 10. Wentz under center. Takes a snap, looks to throw. Throws across the middle, caught Logan Thomas. He's going to spin his way for another Washington first down. The hit kind of helped him out there. It'll be 1st and goal now. And this Jacksonville defense needs to prevent them from getting into the end zone. As Wentz in the gun. Looks to pass. No, he doesn't. Handoff, Antonio Gibson almost got in the end zone there. Good rush on the play. And it's going to be 2nd and goal now from the 3. Washington looking to put this game away. 25 passes and only 5 rushes so far. It's been the Carson Wentz show. We'll see if that can continue here. Throws left side, Logan Thomas. That's another Washington touchdown. And that will just about do it. Carson Wentz with his 3rd passing touchdown of the day. An excellent performance. His first game with this new team. Making his mark. And that might just put this game out of reach. Just over 4 minutes to go. Extra point coming up now. Logan Thomas gets his hands dirty. And that's a touchdown catch. Number 1 for the tight end. Kick is up and it is good. 7 plays, 62-yard drive from Washington. Very good offensive efficiency so far. As Way looks to kick this ball off. See if the Washington defense can put this game to bed. It would only take a sack or 2. A turnover, ideal here for Washington. As that kickoff sent back to about the 2-yard line, going to be taken out here. Jamal Agnew, another good return to the 26. And Trevor Lawrence, despite his near perfection, Jaguars offense has not been able to punch the ball into the end zone. Settling for 3 field goals. Penalties have been the determining factor here. And that's what's cost them. See if they can score a touchdown here. Field goal still keeps the game alive for Jacksonville. Plenty of time left here. Lawrence in the gun, looking to pass here. Now looks to scramble. Now going to throw. That one's intercepted. That's picked off across the middle. Kendall Fuller with his first interception, and Trevor Lawrence's near perfect day just ruined with that play. He probably should have kept scrambling. Didn't even see Fuller across the middle. And that's going to cost the Jaguars the football. Washington's going to take over with great field position and a lead. We see Carson Wentz, an excellent day so far. 21 of 26, 239 yards, and 3 touchdowns. What a great start for him with his new Washington offense as they look to score another touchdown here. Only 28 yards to the end zone after that costly turnover from Trevor Lawrence. Commanders offense now. Stack box to the right. Gibson in the backfield. Wentz going to look to throw. Going to be caught. Flag on the play. Logan Thomas. That's good for about 7 yards. We're going to see what the penalty's for. Roughing the passer. They're going to add on to the end of this play. All the way now to that Jacksonville 11-yard line. Just costly penalties. 3 of them here so far for this Jacksonville football team. Had a false start of holding, and now roughing the passer, just kind of shooting themselves in the foot. As Wentz in the gun, looks to pass here. Throws left side, end zone, knocked away at the last second. Curtis Samuel, the intended receiver, as Carson Wentz just wants more. He wants that 4th passing touchdown of the day. He's going to have a couple more opportunities on this possession, maybe even more throughout the game, as he's setting up in the gun again. Gibson to his left. Handoff Gibson. No room to work with there. Absolutely bull rush there. And it's the rookie Walker getting the tackle. The only player so far today with a sack. And that's a tackle for loss, adding to his young resume. That'll bring up 3rd and long here, 3rd and 12 from the Jacksonville 13. Field goal will keep it a 2-possession game. Touchdown will essentially end it. As Wentz in the gun, looking to pass here. Jaguars bring pressure, throw, right side. Caught Antonio Gibson, but he has nowhere to go. Only going to get, he's actually going to lose yardage on that play. Looked positive, turned out negative. Good pursuit there from the Jacksonville defense. And it looks like Washington is going to be forced to kick their first field goal of the day. Carson Wentz unable to convert his 4th touchdown on that possession. And with the clock ticking down, they're going to snap this as late as they can. Kick is up, and it is good. Washington increases their lead by 3, making it 24-3, 24-9 now. 15-point game, still 2 possessions. As Jacksonville offense been quiet so far in half number 2. No points to show for. See if they can recover on this drive. Not much time to work with. The clock is not their friend today. As we're going to kick this ball off down the field. Caught at the 2-yard line. Jamal Agnew only going to get to the 24. He's had a solid day on special teams. Been a busy man, lots of kickoffs. And Trevor Lawrence, still excellent football played from him today. Only 1 incompletion, but that 1 interception is hurting pretty bad about right now. Threw that at a bad time and at a bad. Turned that into 3 points though. Still a 2-possession game, but Jacksonville's going to need a couple touchdowns and a 2-point conversion if they want to tie it here late. As Lawrence in the gun throws a screen, James Robinson, and he went the wrong way there. There's a flag on the play though. This could be a face mask. We're going to see though, and it's not offensive holding. And that's going to bring him back 9 yards. We're going to replay first down, 1st and 19 now. Jaguars continue to shoot themselves in the foot. Their 4th penalty today. And Washington has not committed one yet. Very clean going from them. We'll see if Lawrence get his offense back into it here, though. Under center. Looks to throw. Throws left side. Caught. And that one looks like that's going to be a face mask. And it will be. So Jaguars going to move forward on the field a little bit here. Evan Weaver guilty of that penalty. And as I just said, Washington had a clean slate. They commit their first penalty of the game. That was on cue. And the Jaguars will continue their drive now at their 37-yard line. 63 yards to go to the end zone. They're going to need to make a couple trips there. Lawrence now in the shotgun. Looking to pass. Here comes Chase Young up the edge. Almost another interception across the middle. That one would have really sealed the deal. Trevor Lawrence become very shaky so far in the second half. One costly turned over, almost turned into 2 right there. Jaguars live to see another day. And it'll be 2nd and 10 now. Lawrence looks to throw. Throws left side, another tip ball in the air as Trevor Lawrence becoming very risky with his passes. Washington not able to take advantage of that one. Looks like Davis has been there twice, unable to grasp that ball. And now it is 3rd down. Lawrence back in the gun. Look at a pass, heavy pressure coming from Washington. Gets the pass off, though. That's going to be more than enough for a first down. 11 yards on the gain. Evan Ingram, the former New York Giant, with the catch. And Washington not very happy that their defense is not making that stop on a 3rd and long. Jaguars moving the sticks, though. Lawrence looking to pass. Throws right side, caught. James Robinson underneath. More than enough for another first down, all the way now to the Washington 39. And it looks like the clock may expire here before the 2-minute warning. And it absolutely will. 2 minutes to go now from FedEx Field. It's Washington on top, 24-9 from Landover, Maryland. And we've seen lots of good defense here from Washington. Just containing the Jaguars. Their only field goal, stopping them in the red zone a couple times. Looking to do the same here. If they even get there, that one's going to be a face mask. Caught across the left side, Marvin Jones. And a couple of face masks here this possession from this Washington defense. It's Evan Weaver again. That's his 2nd penalty, 2nd face mask penalty. And he's going to get a couple minuses in the checkbox watching film the next couple of days. Coach is not going to be happy with that. And now the Jaguars are, in fact, in the red zone. Just under 2 to play in quarter number 4. See if Trevor Lawrence can punch this one into the end zone for 6. He's in the shotgun again. 3 receivers to his right. Looks to pass. Throws right side towards the end zone. Going to be a little bit short, but Marvin Jones Jr. is there to receive that. Drags the feet. That's enough for a first down. 1st and goal all the way to the Washington 4. As this Jaguars offense is showing up a little bit too late, perhaps. But Trevor Lawrence moving his team down the field diligently. Takes a snap again. Throws left side. Intercepted in the end zone. This one may be going back. Looks like that's Holcomb on the pick. It's actually Evan Weaver, the man who has been guilty for 2 penalties. 2 face mask penalties have given 30 yards to this Jaguars offense. And maybe he'll be happy watching film, knowing that one's going to come back. And Trevor Lawrence, a couple of costly mistakes here in the fourth quarter. And Evan Weaver, man who's been guilty for multiple penalties, getting back at it there with a red zone interception. This Washington defense continuing to dominate so far in week 1, showing signs of their 2020 selves, trying to prove that last year was a fluke. Second turnover from the Jaguars today, as Wentz under center. Handoff, Gibson looks to ice this game. He's got lots of running room in front of him all the way to the 26-yard line. Gain of 15 on that play. Timeout Jacksonville. And one more first down should do it. Just an absolute dominant performance here from Washington, from all sides of the football. As Wentz under center again. Handoff Gibson. He's tackled in the backfield though. Jaguars are going to keep this game alive for a little bit. That's going to be a loss of 1 on the play. 2nd and 11 coming up here. Muma with the tackle. Just a minute 36 to go. Jaguars only have 1 timeout left. Looking like a long shot to come back here. Washington offense would love nothing more than a first down. Hit the showers a little bit early as Gibson looks to cut left. Nothing going there for him though, as he may be lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. We'll see if he actually gained a yard or 2 in that play. Gain of 1 back to the original line of scrimmage. Minute 31 to go here. No timeouts left for the Jaguars. As Wentz in the shotgun again. Handoff Gibson. That right side, he's going to turn his way to the 32-yard line. That'll bring up 4th down. Washington going to have to punt this ball back. And the clock's going to tick here in a little bit. So we'll get a replay here. Once with the crossing handoff to Gibson, breaks the tackle. Can't get through the 2 guys in front of him. That'll bring up 4th and 4. And Jaguars going to get this ball back with minimal time. As ball is in the air now. Solid punt. Fair caught at the 26. Jamal Agnew, sick and tired of returning all these footballs. Just going to take a break with that one. And Trevor Lawrence now, 48 seconds. No timeouts. And maybe a drive for pride here. But other than that, not much going for him. A couple of costly mistakes late. Just some young nerves. Just his 2nd season in the NFL. Got a lot to learn in his career as he's back in the shotgun here. Scrambles right, throws right, caught right, and only a gain of about a yard. That's not going to help him. Clock continues to tick, no timeouts. James Robinson, his 5th catch. Solid day receiving today. Davis, his 2nd tackle. And we are under 30 seconds to play here. And no huddle now. Back in the gun is Lawrence. Looking to pass, throws right side, caught. Gain of 7 on the play. Lawrence now 223 yards. It's Evan Ingram's 2nd catch. He's been quiet up until these last couple drives. 3rd and 2 now for the Jaguars, as they look to convert this first down. Lawrence looking to pass, throws way downfield in the middle. That's going to be batted around a couple times, and it drops incomplete. Just throwing some Hail Marys at this point. Probably going to see another one here. Just 13 seconds left. And it will be another Hail Mary attempt here. Washington just going to rush 3. Actually, it's not going to be. It's going to be a throw across the middle. Not sure why he didn't go out of bounds there. And that is going to do it. Evan Ingram, his 3rd catch. Poor decision making. That's going to bring us to the end of this game, though. And it's the Washington Commanders getting the first win of the season, taking the Week 1 victory 24-9 over the Jacksonville Jaguars. Trevor Lawrence, what a great performance from him, other than those 2 interceptions, which proved costly. Carson Wentz doing excellently himself. 250 yards, 3 touchdowns today. And he was turnoverless, as was this Washington offense. And as you see the breakdown quarter by quarter here, Washington, the better team when it mattered. So see a couple of game highlights here. Here's the strike to Logan Thomas. There's Carson Wentz's 3rd touchdown. Strike to Antonio Gibson. That was touchdown number 2. And this touchdown number 1 to Curtis Samuel. Washington offense, very, very good and consistent today. As Washington, more score, more rush yards, more takeaways. As Trevor Lawrence was the better quarterback in terms of passing yards, but those 2 interceptions versus Carson Wentz's 3 touchdowns, that was the difference maker here. So yeah, thank you guys so much for joining me. Game number 5 of week number 1. It's the Washington Commanders taking the 24-9 victory over the Jacksonville Jaguars. And we will see you guys tomorrow for another game. We'll see who that is coming up here soon. The longest game so far. This game lasted well over an hour. But yeah, it's going to do it for this week 1 game. And we will